Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Ways, and we are here to talk about Netflix, his and hers, the limited series that everyone's talking about. I think, but I don't know if everyone's talking about it. But guess what? We are, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with VKJ TV, Candy Love, Shayna, Miss Kira Speeds, the Lawrence Report, and yeah, we're gonna chop it up. So, first thoughts. I'm going around and give your first thoughts of this limited series, and you which it was another season or something, another part. Jay.
Um, I really like this series. Limited series, suspenseful, jealousy, envy, get back, lick back, all that good stuff, all wrapped up in one with the super twist at the end. Do I wish there was another series, another season? Yes. Yes. I want to see the after his and hers aftermath. I want to see what happens to mama. Absolutely.
Okay. If anything happened to Mama, Kenny Love, you there? Because I know you.
Yes, ma'am. My first thoughts was like Jay, when the next part coming? Because I need to see what's going on with my homegirl Alice. Um, there's nothing like a mother's love, and I ain't said I would go to the depths that she did, but you know, hey, I understand and I love it. I enjoyed the plot twist. Yeah, it's good.
Yes. Shayna.
There we go. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, I was surprised at who did it, but how we got there definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah. Guess twists and turns. How you ride to the to the end. So Kira, first initial thoughts after you watched
I
that whole
enjoyed
bad boy.
I enjoyed it a lot. I did not pick up on who it was. I thought that she had done something else, but not that. I was a little off, but it is what it is. I enjoyed it a lot. I say leave it a limited series because sometimes when they try to expand stuff, they just messed it up. So it was good the way it was. It had a couple little holes there and here and there, but we gonna leave it be one and done.
Okay. The Lawrence Report.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like that Dave Chappelle skit when he was scratching. He said, "You got any more of that right there?" I know it's a limited series, but man, I do kind of, I do kind of wish we had another season to like close it out. But hey, if we don't, I'm cool with it. I thought that this was, icing on the cake for me. It was great.
Okay. So even though we want more, but this is based off New York bestseller novel by Alice Finney. So unless she wrote or they wrote another part to it, yeah, bring it on and make it to a limited series, another limited series. But yeah, so it's basically a one and done, and I enjoy all 6 episodes. It's definitely has some aha moments, and you trying to put pieces together like a puzzle, and that ending was like, okay, when we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there because when they took down Homegirl, I'm like, okay, we got a lot of movie left, so it's a twist. But I got a couple of screenshots, and we're not gonna talk about like scene by scene or because it's been 6 episodes. We just gonna talk about the big stuff, okay? So the crime scene, because this what it started off with. The series started off with a crime scene. I'm like, okay, this girl is bleeding on this car in the rain in the forest. It was just wild, right? And that's how the series started. And we see Jack, and we see what's her name, Pariah, and we see Anna, and what's his name, Clyde. Look, I'm good. Remember these names, boy. Clyde. So this is the crime scene, and we see Rachel. She is out of there, and we don't know who Rachel is and how this connects to everyone. It's in the Georgia. It's in the I guess a small town in Georgia. outside of Atlanta, and yeah, it went down. So at first, not knowing that Anna and Jack are married, have a strange marriage, so that's kind of threw me. I'm like, okay. And she's a reporter, she's trying to get back in the game. She's been gone for what, a year, and she's trying to get back in the game. I'm like, ooh, the way she just pulled up to her job after a year and say, put me back in the game, coach, like, you've been MIA, like nobody know what happened to you. They probably thought you went on to glory or something, you know. But yeah, it was, she just had some balls, but she came back, and we see Jack is shocked, kind of shocked that she's back. And yeah. Well, y'all what's your thoughts on this whole crime scene of Rachel, and then them finally going to her husband, who has a kink of a fetish, Jay?
Yeah, I like the way it was written because you don't know who anybody is until they actually kind of conveniently, slickly say, "Oh yeah, who was that at the door? Oh, that was my husband. Oh,
Okay.
who was that? Who was that reporter? Oh, that was my wife." I was like, it's like, okay, now we know who these people are. And yeah, it was definitely a shocking entry into the film with seeing her in the rain with the blood coming down. As far as Anna, man, Anna went back in that newsroom, was like, hey, I'm here, I'm back. Put me on, put me back. It is what it is. You know who I am. So obviously she's had some time there for a long time, and she has a rep. Like she must be really, really that good that she could just walk into the office, talk to the boss, like, yo, put me on, come on, and really convince him. She's really good with the gift of gab of convincing, because he didn't have to do anything. He could have just let her go, but she was good like that. As far as the husband, Clyde, man, this dude is sick, super sick. You don't know it yet, but he's just not. He's physically sick and he's mentally real sick. So yeah. I liked how it started off.
Okay. Candy Love.
Yeah, it was a lot going on, and I was confused. I was like, who, what, why, how? Why homeboy hollering about the cell phone so much? And I didn't put it on him because it was too easy. Yeah, he was a little busy for me. Anna, yeah, she did bogart her way back into her job, even though she took a lesser paying job. She didn't care. She was ready to get back out there, and rightfully so. But I didn't understand her with the dentist part. I didn't get that. Like, why is that important? Maybe they wanted to let us know she was gone for a year, I guess. I don't know. But the husband was weird AF. Yeah. But I enjoyed, the opening scene in the first episode.
Yes. Lawrence report.
Yeah, well, when Anna was like, Jack, did you know her or something like that? Something she said, and I was like, oh, we clocking T. Y'all know each other. Then I started putting the piece of the puzzle together. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. But just like Candy Love said, we knew that it couldn't have been a husband because it would have been way too easy. But this is a complicated relationship that's going to play with your mind.
Okay. Miss Kira speaks. Oh, are you there? Crime scene. Is she froze? Okay, okay.
Froze.
All right, Shayna, go ahead.
Yeah, I enjoyed the scene. Like Jay said, it's trying to piece together, and Lauren said, trying to figure out who the characters are. So that's really all the introduction. That first episode really would be about, is just trying to figure out what's going on, who's who, and really just trying to figure out exactly what's the crime, what's happening here. So, but I enjoyed the first episode.
Okay, Miss Kira. I mean, yeah, what's your thoughts on this crime scene and how they went about going to the husband like a day and a half, almost 2 days late? Clyde and his breaking down crying and showing the video footage of Rachel leaving the house, and she was on the phone and stuff. And Yeah, what's your overall thoughts on the whole thing?
It was good piecing it all together because I had no idea that was her husband. So I was like, how did we get here? Oh, okay, that's your husband. That's what we're doing. And initially, when she went up in there, was trying to get her job back, she kept walking past the lady who had taken her job since she left. I thought that was going to be the lady that was in the car, but that wasn't the lady that was in the car. The lady in the car was somebody else. That was just the person who stepped in her position while she stepped out to
Yeah.
handle her business. But I enjoyed trying to figure out who was who, put pieces together.
Yeah, so everyone was acting strange, okay? Off rip. Jack and to his estranged wife, to this husband right here. Cause Jack and what's her name? Kira, whatever her name, a pirate.
Priya.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it was Priya Patel.
Priya. Priya. Yeah,
Priya
Priya.
Patel.
Like a Prius. Okay. Priya. I know, I'm just being funny.
It's an Indian name. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Priya, they on the case, and like he been trying to avoid everything about this case because he know this girl on this lady on this car. And I don't know in what real world or in the coroner, when the coroner gave them the swab because she need to rule out the DNA because they was on the crime scene touching stuff, right? She gave them a swab. He said, we'll get it tomorrow. Oh, okay. I got to go get it the next day. I'm like, you supposed to trust the police to swab themselves and give it back to you? Like, no, I didn't believe that at all. And then the husband, he told the husband not to call. They still looking for her phone, Rachel's phone. And he said, don't call because you might drain out the battery. Because he said he been ringing the ring, calling, and stuff like that. And then as soon as he left his house, he called her phone. And then the phone was in his car. Like, the phone was missing. You ain't thought to check your car? Because you was hitting it from the back in the rain. Like, come on. Like, she was all in your car. So
I think he was all thrown off because you go from smacking cheeks with this girl and then you find the girl on her car. Like, that would throw anybody off. Like, yo, what is going on? So we knew that he had to hide anything that would lead back to him. And I think he was just really thrown off. It's like everybody had a secret. Everybody had something to hide. So that's why I agree with you. They were acting real weird, but we kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah. And the kicker, he had the phone. He was trying to get in that bad boy. I'm like, you ain't gonna get in there. And then the husband right here, he called Helen because we do get in this series, y'all. We do get flashbacks to these teen girls. Okay. Right. So they going to this private Catholic school type situation, and we see little Anna and her mom and Rachel when they was young, and Helen and Catherine and Zoe when they was teenagers. Yeah, they keep flashing back to these teenagers. So so we call Helen, and then not too long they were trying to reach out to Helen. I think his partner, Pariah, tried to reach out and she didn't. They said she was busy, right? And then he called and she on the phone. He on the phone. I'm like, okay, what that got going on? Because that was a little bit weird, in my opinion. So I don't know if anybody else felt that was weird that Clyde, the husband, calling Helen. So I don't know. And she worked at a school. So y'all have any thoughts?
Everything he did was weird. Everything he did was weird. That's why I'm gonna go with what Jay said, that he was thrown off, because I was like, he's just a real bad detective. Like, he just fumbling around, not handing in swabs. He got phones in the car. I'm like, sir, throw him off the case. What are you doing? Please.
Throw him off the case.
He's supposed to be the more experienced detective out of the two, and it's like, you're terrible.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was confused as to why he calling Helen. I'm like, is Helen his girlfriend? I'm like, why would you be calling another woman about, and your wife is gone, is dead? I'm like, sir, what are you doing? I didn't think she had. I don't know who Helen was, but I'm like, why are we doing all this extra stuff? It was just another extra piece that was added to something, and it really had nothing to do with her being dead. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because as time went on, we did the flashback. We learned that Helen and Rachel were close. They like besties.
Very
Okay.
close.
Real close.
Yeah, very close. And then we have Jack behind one. He need to get in his phone, right? So he went to the corner. Yo. He distracted the coroner and he went to go look for her body. He opened these doors and he went to the wrong one. Then he found the one, and then he had to open her eyes just to get a facial recognition. You see the lengths that Jack is going through to not let it be known, because the coroner said she was full of semen.
Semen.
And
Ooh.
Ma'am.
Right.
Bruh.
Wow.
Siemens
Wow.
furniture.
Semen.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. I was like, oops, wait a minute. Semen and stuff like that. My bad. But yeah, she was full of semen, and maybe that's the person who unalive her, right? And he like, cause we see the at the end of episode 1, him banging it from the back, and guess who got a first seat view is Hannah with the hoodie on in the rain. I was like,
Which is wild, and you would think. I love how they set it up though, like that, because we see her in the rain, we see her see Jack and Rachel banging in the back. So you would think, okay, well, Anna did it, right? Anna had to have done it, right? I mean, act of rape. What is it? Crime, passion. What is it called? What you know what it's called?
Crime of passion. Mm-hmm.
Crime of passion. There you go. So it would make sense, right? But doggone it, they did such a great job of setting us up. They did.
yeah, they did. Shayna, you got any thoughts of the setup of Jack just
I didn't
banging
think
out
it was
this?
Jack or Anna, because I feel like that would just be too obvious. Like, so I feel like they had to make it look like it was, especially Jack, all throughout. I mean, all the way until the end, almost, because it has to throw us off. So that's why I wasn't really surprised at who it was, because I was like, it's just going to be too evident if it's Anna or Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's true. I can say that. Lawrence?
Yeah, like Shayna said, they would have given it away way too early if it was Anna or Jack, because everybody would figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But when I did see Anna looking at them getting it on, I was like, oh shoot, let me go and watch episode 2 right quick. This is getting good. Let me watch this
right. That's the scene that really draws people in.
Yes, that's what drew me in when I saw
the
it.
ended with a bang. Okay. I was like, oh snap.
They ended with a bang, literally, Mo.
Literally.
I know. That's what I'm like. Y'all crazy. Miss Carrie, got something to say?
No, I'm with everybody else, because I didn't. Jack. I mean, I guess your wife was gone for a year, but
And what that's supposed to mean?
Jack was rubbing me wrong.
She was gone for a
I'm
year,
trying to
so
make
you
an
gonna
argument for him,
blame
because Jack was just doing everything wrong.
breaking up.
I
Candy,
mean,
you
he
there?
shouldn't have, but he did.
Miss Carrie, you
I'm
breaking up,
scrolling.
honey.
What was the
Yep.
question? I'm sorry.
Just overall thoughts of the end of the episode, and of Jack going through all these lengths, just to open her phone. He had to go to the corner.
Listen, when he did that, I was like, I threw up in my sense. I was like, oh gosh, no, you didn't.
Me too.
But will that really work in real life? I've never tried it. I ain't never tried to open up. Maybe I should try it on myself.
I hope you don't try. What you talking about?
I mean, like if somebody's asleep, I don't know. But
okay.
He was really trying to remove himself from the situation. But sir, there's a thing called an iCloud. Like whatever you've done, it's there. No matter, you could delete the phone, break the phone, do whatever you want to do with the phone. the phone people can pull that stuff up for you. I don't know why. I guess because the detective part of him left and the human side of him kicked in and was like, let me just get this phone, open it up and delete the stuff. And the detective part was not even there. Like,
Right.
Yeah. But he was really going ham trying to get it done. And you ain't even, sir, I guess he was just trying to take himself out of it. I don't know. He was just doing a lot.
Oh
And
yeah,
I still didn't think he did it. I never thought he did it.
Mm.
the way he run around chasing his tail, trying to cover up something.
Yeah, he lucky he was the lead detective on this.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
the
but you
crazy
got a
part of it
partner
all.
like Pariah.
Right.
Oh,
Priya.
yeah. Priya.
But
Yeah.
Priya was on her job though. She was on her job. And
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
was on her
this is
job.
how you police. This is how you police, okay?
Yeah.
It took
Priya
her
was
too
on
long to
top of it.
confront him, though. She should have confronted him sooner.
She had to make sure she had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Right.
had to have everything.
I'm about to say
in
that,
tow.
Candy.
All that
Yeah.
buildup.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
had to
she
make
that
sure
tight.
she had it on. Because he
Yeah, she
probably
that
would have
tight.
off touched. She probably would have thought he would have took her.
Yeah, but he don't give that tight, even though, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But the lengths he was going, you would have thought he was,
Yeah.
she don't know what he was capable of. The way he was carrying on.
Yeah.
That's why she
Yeah.
pulled out the strap on his ass. You know what I'm saying?
And when he was driving that pickup and was swerving, no, sir, let me out.
Oh
I'll walk.
yeah, I was like, are you okay?
He seemed like he
Looking like-
crazy. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know what this man capable of.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna move on to Estranged Family and Affairs.
Jesus.
Because kind of find out Lexi is married to Richard. Richard is the cameraman. He liked to film things. And when Anna went back to work, she requested Richard, knowing that he is Lexi's husband. I was like, oh, this is what I'm like, you already started on some mess. That's episode 1.
Miss
like-
Petty herself. Miss Petty herself.
Drama.
Okay. So yes. And then Richard and Anna end up having a bang out session after the crime scene situation happened, and her husband, they've been following each other, is crazy. The way they follow each other throughout the episodes, crazy, like weird, and it's like it's strange. It's strange at its best. So he followed them to the hotel, and he hears them. He banging on the door, and it was just awkward. I'm like, girl, you is not going to arrive to your destination with that banging on that door, so you're not going to open it.
I was waiting to see how you was going to say that. You did a good job. Arrive at your destination. Huh?
I was trying to use my words carefully.
Good job.
It was a bumpy road for Anna. Bumpy road.
Yeah.
Literally.
Really? Baby, the way she was riding it, the horse, I said, well, sir, you're not gonna fall off when the door starts. The way that door was, Jack was banging the door, I would have fell off the horse. Ain't no way I would have stayed on there. No.
He was like, you gonna get the door? He's like, no, leave it. I was like, oh, okay.
I think Jack knowing his wife.
Okay,
I think Jack knowing his wife knew at what scream she was almost going to arrive,
Really?
which made him bang even more so to really disrupt it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Andy said, really?
What do both of them got going on? You talking about me, talking about Jack sleeping with the lady, and she in there sleeping with the husband, and he just knocking on the door. Like, they both got some stuff going on with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open relationships out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's open. I mean, she disappeared for a whole year, and then her rival is Lexi, and she knows what she's doing. She knows, and Lexi took her spot because she been gone for a year. Now she mad.
Yep.
Now she been petty and messy all
Right.
at the same time. So yeah, just crazy. Shane, you got any thoughts on the affair of Anna and Richard, which is Lexi's husband?
No, I mean, pretty much just what everybody else said. It's kind of crazy later on when we find out, exactly what's going on. Like, Anna did it right. She's playing the game, but Lexi playing a little game too. So
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody touched on it.
Okay. It was. Hey, we got Tamika's Den in the house.
Yo, yo.
What up,
Hey
Tamika?
everybody.
Hey,
Hey
What's up,
Tamika.
birthday girl? What's up, birthday girl?
Okay. Before we move on, Tamika, you just coming in, so let's get your raw thoughts after you saw these whole 6 episodes.
This was just a great series. I enjoyed it. I was jumping from this one to that one. It's him, it's her, it's the other one. I love the way they broke it down, the way they told the story. I have no complaints whatsoever. This is how you do it. I was in it. Like, all right now, y'all. And I love, both of these, him and her, her and him.
Yeah.
As far as actors, so I was already interested, but I didn't know where we was going with it. So that's what made it really good. And then I was like, I knew it, but yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yes, so we already talked about the crime scene. So we just here right here moving on to the estranged family and affairs. You have any thoughts on Anna recruiting Richard, which is Lexi's husband, as the camera guy, and them having an affair, and she riding a horse and she got interrupted by Jack behind Tamika?
That was crazy because I didn't realize that was his wife. I'm thinking, he was coming just to maybe go off on her about the way she came over at the crime scene. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's what we doing here? Like, what is happening, honey? She didn't waste no time jumping on that thing. But I figured she had some other, like, ulterior motives or whatever that she was up to, that she wanted to use the cameraman in some type of way. I just didn't know exactly which way we was gonna be doing it. I said, oh, we gonna get some in, try to get some other intel, I guess. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, there was. Even her boss, like, you want her husband, that's Lexi's husband. Why are you recruiting?
Right.
I was like, he already know it was about to be some mess. Like, he already like, okay, this how you come back. Basically. Yeah, another dysfunction is the mother Zoe and her daughter Meg. I thought Meg was his daughter at first when we first saw the little cutie pie, because he was being playful to her, take care of stuff like that. And I thought it was his child. Like, oh no, that ain't his kid. It's his sister kid, Zoe, which is part of the crew, of the high schoolers, of Rachel crew.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But when they first showed him leaving out in the morning, I'm thinking that's his wife and that's his child. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here? Then I was like, oh, okay, so that's his daughter. Like, after they broke up or something, he had her. I was trying to figure that part out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a
I didn't think
part that didn't go together. I'm like, hold a minute, who is this lady? And okay, he got a hold a minute, wait a minute. Why they? It was just so much going on with Jack. He just had a lot going on. Yeah,
I didn't think that was his wife. I'm like, is that the babysitter? Because she looked like a good babysitter, and throw the whole family away, child. Because Jack was a mess and Zoe was trash. Yes, he was a mess and Zoe was trash. Just throw him away.
Lord. Okay. Oh goodness. So what y'all thoughts on Zoe though? Because every time I see her, she was drinking. She was throwing them back. I don't know. I'm like, is she a low-key alcoholic?
Okay, I thought she might have been on drugs. And when Kira said she's like a good babysitter, I'm like, girl, where?
No, I said she wasn't a very good babysitter. That's what I said.
Then she left the girl in the house by herself, and then Jack like, where's your mom?
Yeah.
And then this when we get this picture at the top, because the coroner need that swab, sir.
Gotta get that swab.
And
wow.
Look where he got the swab, about to use Meg DNA. What's
I
your
was just
thoughts
shaking
on
my
that,
head. Okay, good.
I mean, it's a percentage. It's his niece.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a genius move by him. You know what I'm saying? Using the niece to get the swab, because before, old girl, the Middle Eastern girl, Patel, Officer Patel is her last name. She kept saying, she kept pressuring him about the swabs, right? But later on, we did see him use the girl. I thought it was smart. But yeah, that mom was definitely giving alcoholic type vibes.
Jay?
Only thing she was missing was a trailer. Because that's all I saw. I saw trailer trash, B. That's what I
That
saw.
part.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like, you know, it's just funny because they show them in high school, and it's funny to see how all these people turned out,
Right.
right? And
Mhm.
and how what role they kind of play to go against Anna. It seemed like they all had something against her. And you know, even when Anna rolled up, I don't know if we got to that part yet, but even when Anna rolled up, was looking at the house, reminiscing about the house that they bought together and all this and that, and she was getting real emotional. And here comes what's her name, Zoe, coming
Zoe.
with the bird. You know what I'm saying? Like flipping the bird at Anna. Like
Yeah.
what is the problem? Like I was just like, what is going on? And that's her sister-in-law, obviously.
In law. I
And
mean,
it's like, yo, like, what do they got against? I was trying to figure out what they got against Anna. What was it about? And then as I go back, it's
mhm.
like this was the perfect opportunity for Anna to get back in the game with the news, because this is a very familiar town. This is where she grew up. This is where everything happened. So this was the perfect opportunity. It's just we didn't see it, all of this happening. You know?
Yeah,
But
she was
but
so close to it.
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
Jay, can I say this right here? I heard you mention what they had against Anna. I hate to say this right here. A lot of times it's just your presence and your existence and your aura. That can be a trigger to some people. And I think the whole fan group, they figured that out about Anna. Just something about her, something unique, something special about this girl right here.
Can I throw something out there on
Yes,
top
sir.
of what you just said?
Yes, sir.
Do we think anything that has to do with pigment has something to do with it?
A little seasoning,
Um, yeah,
Always.
I
a
do
little
think
melanin.
so.
sometimes melanin can be a factor or a lack of. Yeah.
Well, in this situation,
Melanin and
Yeah.
and classism.
Yes. Classism.
Classes.
Mhm.
Shayna.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought, maybe the melanin. And then even later on when things happen, it's just like, now I'm just wondering, I'm like, well, she said the town was, full of clears. And it's just like, where's everybody? I want to know more about the detective. Like, where's his mom, his parents? What was their upbringing? Like, how'd y'all end up at this school? When at school, like I said, it's a classism thing. And it's like, it didn't seem like his sister would even be going to the school because she is getting trailer park.
But when they had the conference thing where she was leading, she started that riot, a little fight, and they was looking at Zoe as who did the crime. She was starting stuff. He was like, it could have been you. He said you went to that school. You knew her. Y'all was in a friend group, and they said he called her something because she was on a payment plan to go to that school. Basically.
yeah. See, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Zoe, she was at the low totem pole when it comes to that friend group, because you had Rachel, you had Helen, and Zoe, and then you have Anna, and then eventually Catherine.
See, that's why I want a part 2, because I would love to have this backdrop story as to how they got together,
when they were teens.
and also I want to see what happens with the baby being born.
I'm gonna say, how come we do a part 2? It's
First
over.
one.
They just did a prequel.
Well, yeah, the prequel, but I'm saying, like, I want to see the aftermath with now they have a
I would
baby.
like to
Like,
read
what
the
other
book.
challenges they have?
See how the book set up. Does it give that detail? I have to go to the book.
Yeah, because I would think the book has more details, that, and they pick the parts that they're gonna use for the show, and sometimes or movie, whatever, and they change some things from the book. So
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
I was confusion why Zoe felt that way towards Anna, and then when we got to the end, I was like, because the only thing I could think of is because what happened with the child and her leaving her husband, and that was her brother.
Mhm.
But I'm like, once we get to the end and find out everything else that happened with her, I'm like, you got a nerve, ma'am. You got a whole nerve.
I agree, Miss Kira. That's what threw me off too, because it was like she was starting to tell him and was like, "Oh, she never told you about this," but then she added in the part of she's not who you think she is. She's not a nice person. Something along them lines. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Then when you see what happened, it's like, how did you get that out of that, ma'am? Like, are you not remembering things correctly? Because
Okay.
Question.
Crazy, right?
Did anybody think Alice took the baby out? Because she got dementia, quote unquote dementia, and when she was,
Well,
the baby passed away, Did y'all think she killed the baby before we
I
found out the
did.
baby had SIDS?
Nah, I didn't.
Nah, I didn't.
I did.
I
I said,
did.
oh, I
I
said,
didn't.
I did.
I said, Alice,
I
kill
thought
that
that's
damn
why
baby.
she was. I thought that's why Anna was reacting to her in the way that she was, because you went away because your kid
Right.
passed away. Then you know what I'm saying. I thought the mama did it.
But why
I
would
did
mom?
too.
No.
I asked the question. What would be mom's motive to unalive the baby?
Well, because she has
Yeah.
dementia, she's sick. So I'm thinking she may have taken it, not intentionally,
I didn't. She,
but I thought she may
I
have.
didn't think she did it on purpose.
But she,
I
but
thought
she
Right.
doesn't. She doesn't have dementia.
But we don't know
Right,
that.
at that
doesn't
moment,
At that point,
and-
Jay, they didn't know.
Yeah, we don't know that.
but in that moment, they would have thought she had dementia anyway because she didn't start having these dementia-like symptoms until after Anna left, and
That's what I was about to
Right.
say. Yeah.
That's what I'm
not like
talking about.
and that doesn't
She
make
didn't
any
have
sense.
dementia when she She didn't have dementia when she had the baby. Was taking care of the baby.
Right.
It was that trauma that kind of surged the dementia even more so.
Right.
Because she left. It was like, very traumatic that everything happened the way it
dementia.
did. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah,
from my
exactly.
vantage, I didn't see anything with Alice until they showed us.
Right.
When she was babysitting the baby, I don't know what Alice's mental state was. I don't know who she was. It was just a brief moment of her keeping the baby, and the Anna was like, I don't want her to watch the baby. I don't want to leave my baby or whatever. But
Yeah, I thought
not
he did it
know, it was
accidentally,
just
but
not the
I
not
thought it was
knowing.
that mama.
Yeah,
The
it's just
reason
the
why I
not
feel like
knowing.
Even when we
because
got to the end with the reveal and her reading a letter or something about the letter that I thought I was like, oh, okay, I guess she did.
even when
You all the
Anna,
way to the
came
end.
back, Anna said like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, what's why is she doing this? What's happening?" So it's like in the earlier episode, she said, "Hey, what's going on with my mom?" And it's like, "Oh, she has dementia or whatever." So it's like, all right, that right there is letting it be known that she didn't have this going on when she was there.
Before, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yep.
you go, Shayna. I agree, Shayna.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Oof. Just a hot diggity mess.
Yeah, I ain't had no
Um,
reason. I just thought that she did it. I thought it was an accident. I thought
Okay.
she did it.
Yeah, I
What
thought
they
she
say?
did it. Yeah.
What they said? The baby died still. What was it? What was it
SIDS.
called?
Was it
Sid.
crib? I thought I said crib
SIDS.
death. What did I say?
Yeah, it's
Crib death.
called crib death.
Yeah,
But
that's
Yeah.
sudden
yeah,
infant
that's what
death.
they
That's
call
the term.
SIDS.
Sudden
Sid.
infant
Right.
death.
Yeah.
And I'm still not for sure what that is. I never Googled it, but if y'all know, could you enlighten me? If y'all ever heard of that
It's
before?
just something very
Yeah,
random. They
sometimes-
just stop breathing.
Yeah. I had a couple of cousins that happened to.
Mm.
I think they laid the
And they
baby on the
used to-
stomach
I-
or something.
Yes, because
Maybe.
they used to attribute it to you laying the baby on their stomach and then
Yeah.
stopping
Yeah.
breathing. But I don't,
I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
So it's
Wow.
kind of like the baby suffocated itself,
Yeah.
laying on the
something
wrong
like
side.
that.
Yeah, the
Something
stomach,
like
yeah.
that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm.
But it's a real thing, and it's very,
It's a
very
real
common.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You'd
is.
be
It's like
surprised.
You'll be in there
always watching
checking,
it.
like, look, are they
Yeah.
breathing? Put your
Right.
finger under the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Wow.
And they
That's
be having
sad.
cameras and stuff.
Sure, I go away for a year too. Shoot, with all of that, man. Sure.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, that's
heartbreaking.
not something easy. They like, oh, well, you disappeared, but for a situation like that, I can understand
Yeah.
that.
Disappeared too,
Right.
if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially in that small town. I couldn't even imagine having Zoe as my sister-in-law, and then this happened.
Right.
Okay.
Be pointing all kinds of fingers.
Yeah. No.
She ain't really had that support. You know what I'm saying? Like a community that somebody she could talk to. So to go away,
Right.
she probably had to get some work done. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with a counselor, whatever, just kind of help her work through it because I don't really see community there. I mean, yeah, you got a husband, you got Jack. But I
Yeah.
don't know how supportive he really was. He was trying to be, but he can only do but
Right.
so much, right?
And then she didn't even
Right.
have a mother
Mhm.
because it happened in her mother's care, so they can't even,
Right.
they can't even
Right.
help each other out because they still dealing with
Yeah.
their individual things. So it was a
Right.
lot.
She has that anger towards her mom
She
because she's
finally
probably
did come
blaming her
back to
mom.
process.
Right.
You come back to process, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Now I see him in the car with whomever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the baby grave, which is wild. You up there humping near my
Just
the grave?
2 feet away. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
When you think about it after the fact, like, what? What
Right.
places y'all could have been?
Yo.
You couldn't go no place else in the car. Okay.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. So I have a question before I move on to the next slide. She holding this old school camcorder, right? Did y'all have any thoughts? Because they showed them tapes for a reason. and she was looking at a little bit. That was the one that was already in the camcorder, right? So did y'all initially thought that would come back at the end? Or that?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking
they showed it for a
Yeah.
reason. I'm like, they got to come back.
Yeah.
I was thinking
The
she
video.
was either gonna see something with Jack on one of them, or initially when she took it out and was looking at, I figured she had a bunch of tapes, like maybe the baby, because I didn't know exactly how old the child was and all of that until a little bit later. But I thought it was gonna be tapes, with her watching her and the baby, or maybe something with Jack. But then when we started seeing them, it was kind of more so things from when she was a teenager. But I definitely didn't have what we saw on my bingo card.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about Jack too. Like maybe a tape or something out there, but Jack recording himself sleeping with another woman.
Yeah, when she slammed it shut, all I thought was, oh, this is her old schoolmate. She don't like them. Something happened, but I didn't know specifically what it was. He just wasn't feeling, so she was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
And then you catch some of the names, like,
right,
cause they was calling each other names. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay. So like, they got to come back. They showed that for a reason. I'm like, cause she slammed it off too quick. So I'm like, it got to be something there.
And it was when they was in the woods. I was like, oh,
16th birthday. Okay. So it's like winding down. The what's her name? Lexi committed a crime. I don't know why I got next. I hate autocorrect, but Lexi, did she commit this crime? So it just went down because you see the coroner, she keep getting this the friendship bracelet. Right? So the friendship bracelet is a clue. It was in Rachel's mouth and also Helen's mouth, because Helen, look at her, like she got it all together. She looked like a mean bee. And for real. She do. So because she was out of there, because mind you, as time went on, like I said, Jack and Anna, they've been following each other, and Anna trying to get back on, TV, be a reporter, which like how she was initially, and she keep putting out information. Jack looking like he keep like, how she get this information? Low key, she been talking to the other detectives in his department, and she talked to Clyde, which is Rachel's husband, and she was supposed to meet Helen early that morning, and she was already there, which was crazy. And they're like, how you get in? And she said she didn't want to find Helen. So when she found Helen, did y'all think that it was her at that moment in time? Because she was already
I feel like
there.
that's what they wanted us to think. And she was skinning and grinning, but I'm like, this too convenient. Ain't no way, baby. I didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, it can't be her. That's too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it was tough from when we started off this thing, because I was like, wait a minute, people dropping and you coming back and you peeking around corners and all that. But then I also was like, this is too spot on. They're pretty much making it seem like it's her, even though we may not know all the reasons why from the start. So I was like, obviously it's not going to be her. But not for nothing, I wouldn't have been mad if she would have just took Helen ass out, because didn't she tell her, oh, I wouldn't have had my baby doll? She said something about that baby and tried to be slick. Right then I would have punched her in the damn throat.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't mad that her eyes got wired shut. Mouth got wired shut.
Yeah, Anna said something like she left her mama said she left her manners at Atlanta. She was like, better than leaving a unalive baby in whatever town they were. I was like, ma'am, I would have jumped right out that seat. We would have
That's a bar.
Part.
That's a bar right there.
I would have karate
and you in that bar would have been on the floor, okay?
I'd be ready to put hands and feet on somebody. Listen.
That's why I said she had restraint, because hella restraint, baby. That's all I got to say about Anna. That's right. So she got her eyes stapled shut, like every clue, because with Rachel, it was like Two-Face on her nails scratched out, and like I said, the friendship bracelet, and some with Helen eyes. It was like leaving a message and clues to who could have committed this crime. And it's they targeting everyone I guess in this friend group, so they kind of figured it out, and that's what Jack told the town people, and that's when everything went crazy that time. That Anna had started a little fight in there, but and this was things start going down. Zoe, she was trying to tell her brother, then he got called to another. He got some more information, intel, and Priya, Priya, going behind Jack back because she gets suspicious, and because he had canceled the order of the phone records, right? For that day at 2 a.m. or whatever the time was. And she looking like, what is going on? Like, what is you doing? So she called in for the records again and stuff like that. And she eventually got those phone records. And 60% of the phone records, Rachel phone records, I should say, was made of Helen, Clyde, and what? Jack. I was like, dun, dun. She looked like, what the heck? And then I guess the forensic guy or the coroner guy said that his DNA had 2 different types. It was like it wasn't just like, I guess his. It was somebody else's. It was, yeah.
That's because he was swabbing that baby.
Yes, he canceled the phone records, especially with his partner. Like, she looking like, now she looking at you, and then she learned about the phone records.
He thought he was going to do that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because it was like all these things, she was collecting all these things on Jack, because the phone records, the swab he turned in, it's not matching, and he been moving weird lately, and keep trying to distract her as he tried to further, keep himself out of this being a suspect.
Mm-hmm. Jack was doing too much.
Trying to take himself out, the more he was putting himself in. Because everything he did was so telling of a person that committed a crime. It's like everything he did was like that's what somebody would do if they're trying to cover up. Jack was really working. He worked overtime to keep himself out the loop. Okay.
Jack was so dumb. Like, OMG, you dumb, you dumb. Yeah, he was doing too much. But like I said, it was coming down. It's like Priya putting it together, and she wants to approach him, and we see that what's her name, Anna and Richard, they get to their hotel, they stuff is packed. They said what's her name, Lexi called and canceled, said they no longer need the rooms and stuff, so now they don't have no room, no place to stay. And then he said he offered to take her to the his in-laws lake house, and she was hesitant about it. Got there, baby. This is when all hell broke loose. She went to go see the little picture wall, and she noticed the picture, because come to find out, Catherine is Lexi. And they used to.
I figured that out before Anna did, and Anna was doing all that investigating. Anna, why you ain't know home run that was
I did figure that out too. Yeah, because Catherine, they did a flashback with Catherine having a sister, Andrea or something like that. She had a sister. Her sister had asthma. Her sister, look, Catherine was ruthless, and she shed no tear when it came to that sister of hers. And her sister was like, kind of told her to lay off the snacks, like change your behavior and stuff like that. And she kept puffing that girl inhaler as she walked all the way down to the lake. Girl on the lake having an asthma attack, and that's how she went out. And Catherine did not share not one tear. I was like, yo,
baby, Catherine was swallowing them damn donuts the police officer said, baby. She was throwing them donuts back.
She showed no kind of emotion.
Ain't nothing like a hot Krispy Kreme, child. Fresh out the oven.
Anna said, right, what?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so when they did that flashback, so that's how you kind of like get like, okay, it could be her, right?
Right.
Like, okay, she could have committed it. Look what she did to her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's dark.
Yep.
Like, dark as
But
heck.
I never
Like,
thought Anna was Catherine. I always thought after a while I
Lexi.
thought Catherine was the
you
one that
mean
did it because we
Lexi?
never saw her. And I'm
Mhm.
like, where is Catherine? Where the big girl at? Didn't realize she was
Right
Lexi.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Right
okay.
there.
right. Yeah, didn't realize it too
I'm like,
late.
ooh, that's a major change, especially when they show her sister. So I could see the
Yeah, she looked
resemblance
like the
when she lost
sister.
weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looked
Mm-hmm.
like the sister. I'm like, okay.
Took
Yeah,
her
that
whole
Okay.
identity almost.
Ozempic. Well, wait, they didn't have Ozempic
Ooh.
back. My
Oh,
bad.
oh.
She
See?
ran. Remember,
I mean,
you saw
we
the
in the
picture.
2000s, ain't we?
Yeah, you saw the picture. She ran track. She ran a marathon.
Oh,
Yeah,
She
okay.
ran
yeah,
that
Yeah, she
fat
was
right.
working
off.
out. But then, I mean, that
Yeah,
might have been after the fact. You know, she might have laid on somebody's
yeah,
table and then started running.
probably
Got a little
to
gastro
look
Now I got
like
that.
bypass or
She got that
something.
band. She got that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
band.
Little lap
to look like
Got
Lexi.
that
Yeah,
band.
that's a big
band
difference.
maker band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she said that's a big difference.
It is.
For real.
And
I
then
did
they had her
not think it
picture
was her.
covered up at the house. Like they had
Yeah.
the big girl picture covered up with with Lexi's picture. Like, girl, y'all, I guess you just didn't like yourself so much. You just cover yourself up a little bit, I guess. All right. Okay.
She hated herself.
Yeah,
Now,
Well,
she yeah.
she hated how her sisters made her feel. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
what she hated. She didn't hate herself. She just hated how she was being treated,
Yeah.
because
Especially
of
when
the
she
way
was
that she looked. Yeah.
drinking piss.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Baby,
Yo.
I ain't
yeah.
like that
You
either.
would have never
Yo,
you wouldn't have never
when
got me
you
back over there
when
after
you
that.
turn
Yeah.
around
Baby, I
and
would have
the
cleaned that
little
whole
glow up.
table. I would have cleaned that whole table. You hear me?
Thank you.
Man,
Mm.
And
man.
turn around like like Anna saved her, and turn
Yeah.
around.
That pissed me off.
Catherine
Yeah,
was
Oh,
like "F you." I was like, oh, after
we're gonna
that, it
get
Crazy.
just
there. We're gonna get there.
man.
yeah. I can't wait to
So,
get to that part. I got questions.
Mm-hmm.
so as she is in the cabinet, realized looking at the picture wall, we do see Jack at home, right? He's looking at the ceiling, it's leaking. Because we saw Zoe getting in the tub. Mind you, Meg is out somewhere, spending the night somewhere. And Zoe got some long time. She decided she get in the tub. Maybe the water was leaking. He went up to like, okay, he up there calling out to his sister, banging on the door. Then he had to break the door down. There she go in the tub full of blood water.
Mm.
And she's out of there.
Mm.
At the same time, he Anna and she confronted the husband. The husband kind of got creepy all of a sudden because she was talking to her husband and he got loud and took her phone. So I'm like, okay, Miss Direct.
The
It may seem
husband was
like
buying a whole kit at the store, and Jack seen him and only was worried about them prophylactics. Jack, is he buying bleach and tarp and stuff? What's going
and the hammer and tape. I'm like, it was on the tape. I'm
Yeah.
like, if I see
Jack was worried
that,
about the
I'm
wrong
like,
thing.
Right, because it was definitely given, cereal. Like, what are we doing
Mhm.
here?
as soon as I would have saw that, I would have did a bow face and go out that door.
Mm-hmm. And they already had the table there covered up with plastic and stuff. Like, I didn't understand her going out to the woods with him, and we ain't got no damn phone. So, no, ma'am. But I did feel a little bad when he found Zoe on that damn stuff, because she even came to the police station. That was the same time she was trying to tell him about what happened. And she's like, what if it's me that this happens to next? And he's telling her, nah, you gonna be good. You all right. You all right. I'm like, nah, she not all right.
But why would you wait till all of this happened and let that lady marry your brother and never say nothing to your brother? Like, why you want to talk? Now the body's just dropping out. You want to talk? You wouldn't think to tell your brother none of this stuff before he married this woman.
Right.
That's why Zoe was trash. Good riddance.
Yes. So so he saw, she was like, okay, did you Anna was confronting Richard like, okay, you help your old crazy wife commit these crimes. She was interested in her purse, got the bleaky, and she started bye. I'm like, girl, did you count your shots? Evidently not. And she managed to lure him into this room, and then they had this gated door, and she managed to lock him in because he was about to approach her because she ran out of bullets. And then we have Lexi coming from behind trying to smash her over the head with a potted plant. I was like, ooh. And it was a tussle from there. It was given like some Kill Bill kind of situation fight. I was like, yo, what's going on? Tussle. It was at the same time, this is when Jack was on his way to Anna where she was at. And because she mentioned Lexi name, said that she is Catherine. And this is where Priya approached him and she pulled the blicky out on him. Because she got her evidence, like, okay, I think it's you. Because he came out with his bloody shirt. Mind you, he was just with his sister. So it's like, it looked crazy to Priya. And it was just wow from there. And he had to knock her ass out to get to his wife, to Anna. Like, I was like, that was you get, Priya, because you let him get close. So yeah, any thoughts on that part? Jay, you there?
I mean, that lady
Jay is
trying to do
here.
her job. There he goes.
Okay, so man, that was a lot. That was everything that you just broke down. You
Yeah.
broke down like 3 episodes in one. I really thought that Lexi and her husband Richard was going to take out Anna.
Me too.
Based off of what he bought at the store, we know why. What's his name? Richard. That's his name. The husband, Anna's husband.
What's your husband? No,
We know-
Jack.
Thank you, Jack. We know why Jack got fired from that last job. He is the worst detective in the world. Okay, he's terrible. Okay,
Yes.
like he's trying to save his own, not be caught, but don't see what the dude is buying at the store. Crazy. I thought it was wild. I thought it was just a wild back and forth. You didn't know who, what, when, where, how. And at the end of the day, we know that Priya has a great shot, and that she's on top of it, man. Like, she figured it out for the most part, except for Lexi being Catherine and Catherine being Lexi. Like,
because she
Jack
did
had,
find out about her sister.
yes, found out about that whole unalignment thing. So she's good. Like, Priya is really, really good at what she does. She should have been the lead detective and not Jack. Other than that, man, like the whole friendship bracelet, that was very clever. Put in the mouth, figured out, plant this, plant that.
Yearbook.
Yeah, the yearbook. She, you know what I'm saying? She actually sat down with Anna and asked the questions. Anna didn't give her nothing. Like, Priya, Anna was like, I don't know.
Zoe gave her more than
Right.
So.
Zoe did, yeah.
One of them
but
gave her Catherine. I guess that was Zoe.
Yeah, that was Zoe. That's why I said
it
she
was-
gave her
yeah,
more.
Zoe. Yeah.
Can somebody
That's how she
explain
figured
to
it
me though why Lexi would I get Lexi being upset with Anna or Catherine to a certain extent, because like it did seem like the first time she kind of set her up for the whole pee in the drink thing. But after that, girl, it's on you, because if you can't see that them other girls, it's orchestrating all of this for
I
you to be
agree.
mad, you to protect you and you to leave that lady out there to get what was coming to you is crazy. And you're so mad at her, and then you go and confide in Rachel and them that you took your sister out. Why would you do that? They was blackmailing you. Wasn't that the whole thing? Like, why would you tell them?
Yep.
Catherine was less than smart, child.
Anything to get down with a team, just one acceptance. End of the day, you know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, you know how it goes.
Mhm.
The most humblest person, the nicest person to you is going to be the first person to be attacked. Anna was trying to help her out, trying to, make a scene cool amongst the others. Right. So she did that dumb shit and turned and flipped on her. She flipped on Anna, man. Crazy.
Tamika, you got any thoughts on
because she said something about, oh please, you was laughing, but of course later when we see it, it's like, when the hell, what's the part where she was laughing? I guess she was laughing in her
you know
mind.
how
I
everybody
don't
have
know.
different memory when it comes
Yeah,
to
like she's remembering that she done put something else there. I don't know. I guess with her trauma, I don't know.
trauma.
That was weird. But I
I
agree
ain't
with
mad.
Jay. Jack was not a good detective at all, and it was the audacity for me that he was like punching his chest, saying, "Who else gonna figure this out? Who else could be the detective here?" I said, "Not you, Jack. Apparently, you are the last damn person that should
Right.
be doing any detective work, especially since you were so tied into this." And like I think Candy or somebody mentioned earlier, he really was making things worse the more he was trying to cover it up. And of course, we didn't know why he was doing the things he was doing at the time, because it was making him look a little guilty. Like I said, it was times when I was giving Anna the side eye from the beginning, and there was times I was giving him the side, and I'm like, damn, what is one of these girls was doing? Like, they had me all over the place. But he did come through when it was time to come through for Anna. He started flying over there, because at first he was just like, "So is dead. I ain't got time for you and your mess right now." And he did try to look into what was the husband name that was with all the supplies. He did try to kind of investigate him a
Richard.
little bit.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard. Once
Yeah.
he found out like where he used to live and all that, it was like, "Oh, see, I'm on to something here. I knew it with this, but you just still fell a little too short, because you
Oh,
should have had his
absolutely.
ass locked up. Then Anna wouldn't have been able to go nowhere with him. But
Because them supplies should have been enough. All that investigating them supplies at the
exactly.
checkout counter would have been the end of it.
He
Right.
just trying.
It was that black and gold box that threw Jack off. He didn't give a damn about nothing else he
That's
saw.
what he was worried about.
Mhm.
Richard picked that box up and
Focus.
threw it on the counter, and that just took him through there. Okay.
You know he did that on purpose too. He did that on
Did.
purpose.
Yep.
He did.
Even him still riding around with the phone and looking at the phone and answering the phone. I was like, when they gonna track this phone and realize that he got the damn
Exactly.
phone?
Right.
I mean, he kept what's he called? Keep canceling orders and canceling doing for them doing stuff, and that's what Priya kind of picked up. Like, okay, why are you doing this? You must have did it. I mean, it only could stop at Rachel, because now Helen is gone and his sister's gone. Then what you gonna say then?
Exactly.
Like, what's the motive for those two? So
It was
he just
definitely
don't want
given
nobody to
either
know that he effed her.
either he did it, which he wasn't even competent enough for that, or he was covering for Anna. Is definitely what it was given. But I felt like that was too obvious.
Do you all think, had Duffy not said Rachel likes people that are beneath her, do you think Jack would have gone to the lengths to take himself out of, like, try to, remove himself from the situation? Like, did that, y'all think that triggered something in him, or would he have done everything he was doing anyway?
It hurt his ego, but he was going to do all that stuff anyway, child. Because his love juices was in the mix, child. And his phone number was all over that phone.
Yeah.
She was full of baby batter. I said, good God from Zion.
I love it. I love
Look,
it.
come with all the terms over here.
It's so creative. Y'all so creative. I love it.
I said, Jesus, Jack, what was you doing? You was holding on. I said,
Jack was backed up.
Yep.
He must have been.
She must have took something out. She must have took something out, because she's probably just like, hey, go ahead, just drop it all in me. Because they said she was full of it. It's like, dang.
Right, like, how much can you handle? Gee, maybe it was a couple times, because ain't that, that's a lot.
She said she ain't wash her behind. She ain't pee.
That's another thing I wanted to point out.
Right, like, did you pee?
Anna didn't even wash her behind, and she went straight to her mother's house after doing it with Richard. I was like, you nasty motherfucker.
I'm like, you ain't do
Okay.
a whole bath or nothing like that.
I got a question.
She might have,
y'all
but she didn't
know,
get interrupted like that and got to get her little release me off. Then she might have, went and took a shower, because the man was banging on the door. She
went straight out the door and went to mama's house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smelling like booty.
Okay,
And
now y'all know I'm an
advocate
advocate for car action. I'm an advocate for car action. And let me know, would y'all have done, episode 4, would y'all have been Jack and Anna?
Yep.
Well, Candy, can I say this to you right quick, Candy? I said this in my review. I'm trying to figure out what everybody in the city or in this town, whenever everybody's getting ready to get freaky, they always did it in the car And also, while it looks raining, you mean
Have
tell
you
me
ever
nobody?
tried it? Have you tried it? If you ain't
Backseat of my
tried it,
Jeep.
don't
Backseat
you
what?
say it.
Episode.
If you ain't
Oh yeah,
tried
yeah,
it,
Backseat of
yeah.
my Jeep.
But I'm saying like nobody ain't going to no house, nobody going to an apartment. We just always
sometimes
gonna
you
be
don't
outside.
Trying
want
to
to.
spice it up.
It's fun.
Listen.
It's fun and it's very like risque.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
you
In
know,
close
you there's a
quarters,
possible chance, right?
it's
There's a
a
possible
different
chance somebody gonna
vibe. I'm
walk
telling
by.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been telling y'all, I don't care. Them car action me, please. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Footprints
Uh-uh.
on the windshield.
That's how I
Footprints on
got
the windshield.
pregnant.
Yeah, footprints all in the
What?
windshield.
You said
Good
something like
golly, Miss
Listen,
Molly.
Mo said that's how you got
smudges
pregnant.
everywhere.
That's what she said.
Smudges everywhere. Okay.
fogging up the windows out here.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
adults.
And
Adult stuff.
and you wake up and you get in the
Time
car
was
the next day.
had.
You look and you laughing at all the stuff. Then you got to go clean. Y'all got to go clean this shit off.
You like,
It'd
dang,
be
they clear
fun.
earring right there on the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That part just did it for
Clean
me.
up
I was
on
like, yes, this is my type of
outside.
action here.
Candy, that's her type of carrying on. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Child. Yes.
I'm not the only
And
one.
now you
Okay.
know. And now
No,
you
you're
know.
not the
I
only one.
didn't disagree. And Mo
I
gave
just said
her
that's how I got pregnant.
contribution.
I'm talking about now as a full 40-year-old person. Yes, ma'am. Please call me. Yeah. Yeah.
Every now and again.
I mean, if my
Yeah.
knee ain't
Baby, the pain will go away. Okay.
True.
All right.
Now,
Move
it's
on
gonna
to the
be
next thing,
hurting
Claudia.
after that, but no worries.
So Priya had took out Lexi. Lexi was innocent this whole time because there is nothing like a mother's love, okay? Because they wrapped that up in 20 minutes of episode 6, right? I'm looking at the time like, okay, what else we got? And I'm like, oh snap, we can have a doozy. And I don't mind Lexi getting popped on GP of her sisters. I'm like, that's kind of karma for her, in my opinion. Like, if you want to look at it that way. But and for her running away and leaving Anna as she was getting game back. Like, what's we doing? So yeah, I didn't mind her getting a bullet to the head. That's all I'm gonna say. But kind of find out it was a twist of all twists that some of us probably didn't see coming. Okay, so we have Mama Alice. We love her. She's the best mom. Okay, so we know the baby died of Sid because her and Jack went out for the night and they came back. You see cop cars and ambulance, and the baby gone, and she was so hurt, and then she disappeared. A couple of months later, she disappeared, right? Not just from Jack, from my mom as well. So the mom was kind of, lonely and stuff. She just want her baby to be happy, and she went through her room. She went through her tapes because we do see some tapes of Anna, because she has tape herself like she's giving the news like Jen and Ben Affleck broke up, and Janet and Timberlake pulling her boobie out at the Super Bowl. I was like, oh God, okay, you just give us the year. So we already know what year that is when she filmed that. So she looking at Anna old tapes and stuff like that. And then she get to another tape, but it was only one tape that was not labeled, and it was in a camcorder, right? It was the tape of Anna Sweet 16. So she was hanging out with her friends. They went out to the forest, kind of find out Rachel invited these guys who look like they not in high school, look like they in college at best. And mind you, Rachel took photos of Anna and her push-up bra that she gave her, and of Catherine. And they looking at these Polaroids, and child went downhill from there. And we see because they kind of not forced them, but pressure them to drink because they bought alcohol to the guys. and they was drinking, and Catherine was trying to leave. They pushed her down, and then they really pushed her down, like hold her down, and doing some things they had no business doing without permission, and that's when, because mind you, Anna, good thing for Anna in her recording, her camcorder, she saw and she put a camcorder down and she pushed the guys off of her, and Catherine got up and they said, okay, bet, and then they pinned her down and did the worst thing you imagine possible that can happen to you as a teen girl. So Mama saw that, she was in tears, stuff like that, and then she was on a hunt, okay, and she saw Jack in his truck following this red car, and he was in the forest, and let's just say she had a viewing as well, because mind you, she did see her daughter, but she see her daughter watching Jack doing what he doing to Rachel, but Anna walked off, but Mama stayed behind. She like, yo, okay, you gotta go. Then she had her little knife. She did the tires after Jack and Rachel got done. She slit her tires, and it was raining. I'm like, it was dark too, I guess. I'm like, dang, nobody see nothing. And it was on for there. That's how you know she got 40 times in the chest. So it was crazy. And then she went so crazy that she got naked and started walking the road. So that's that dementia of it all happened. So and we found this out by Anna reading the letters her mother wrote. I was like, dang, her mama wrote it down.
Yep.
Gee. So
I said, Tyler, Grace over here cutting up.
Not Grace coming over here cutting up. We just gonna forget about that movie, Far From Grace. So this is her war-winning moment right here, okay?
Yes.
Jay,
sure.
what's your first thoughts?
Yeah, so with all seriousness, prayers out to all those who have, been victims of
yeah,
I
know.
about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
prayers out to everybody who's been through that. I know a few. I thought it was crazy, man. I thought it was crazy how these girls set this up, called these older guys, sent the picture of her and I brought to these guys. I thought it was crazy, man. I mean, these girls, this little crew, these mean girls, man, they deserve everything that they got. Period. Catherine leaving Anna, just like you said, Mo, Catherine deserved everything that she got.
Mhm.
Everything. For how many stab wounds? 40? Jesus.
He was getting busy. He didn't get tired at all.
Jesus. Like, mama.
I ain't got 40 in me, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't got 40 in me. I barely got 10. Okay. I mean, she was just going nuts. Like, you did this to my daughter. You will never do it again. Like with every word, mamas. Yep. Every time they lick you, they got a word in, right?
And we got to say it 5 times.
Right. I think that's what she did. She did it 5 times. Whatever. Do the math. But man, it was an incredible wrap up, right? Like they did very well how they put this together. Like production wise, writing wise, like they gave us everything that we wanted to know, that we had questions about for the most part. And man, nothing like a mother's love. I still don't believe she got there's a scale of dementia, I'm sure. I think she is not fully like all the way there as far as like the highest level of dementia. I think she knew exactly what she was doing. Even when she was reading the letter.
I mean, dementia, it comes and goes.
Right.
It happens on both sides. Unfortunately for me, it happened on both sides of my family. My mom's side and my dad's side. Both of my grandparents, they had it. You do remember bits and pieces and odds and stuff like that. Right. I can remember whenever my grandmother was starting to burn stuff, we had to like literally reboot the kitchen, like take away pots and pans and all of that, because we didn't want my grandmother's house to burn down. But I kind of see what you're saying, Jay. It's a level to it, but it's not all the way, 100%.
Yeah, I think as she gets older, it gets worse, right?
Yep.
It's just like
Yep.
you know with
Mhm.
older folks, they got certain things. As the older they get, the more it attacks the body, the more it attacks the mind, and they can't handle it anymore. So they go.
Yep.
Right. I think my grandfather, he had a form of dementia, and like I said, man, I think after that tape, it just switched. She just switched on, and there was no stopping her, bro. But the thing of the clever writing in this, and what she said in that letter is that I was the least likely one that people would look at and pay attention to. I was invisible. She was the cleanup person. You saw how Catherine was treating Anna's mom, throwing stuff down. Oh, you need to pick this up while she vacuuming.
Yeah, all the
Like,
keys.
ooh.
That wasn't a
And
20.
she was black
$20
and a
bill.
woman and old.
What do you say, Lawrence?
Was that $20 bill she dropped on the floor for her to pick up?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like Catherine, it wasn't just what happened in the woods. It was how she was being treated because she was cleaning everybody's houses, remember?
Yep.
Mhm.
So these people treating her like she ain't nothing. You just a maid. You just a cleanup person.
The
And
hell.
So it's-
collect the keys.
Right.
And collect
Hell.
the keys.
Right. And she had all the keys to the house, all the keys to the school. She had every key in the mother freaking town,
Collect the
bruh.
keys.
Yep.
Yo, you don't piss somebody off who got keys to your spot, B. Like, you
Right.
got to be out of your mind. But they think she's helpless. They think, oh, she ain't going to do nothing. She just a black mom cleaning up stuff. She need our money.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Let me come to your house real quick while you sleeping, or let me come to the school while you think you safe. Oh yeah, I love this because it was payback for the maintenance people out there. Shout out to the maintenance folks, the cleanup crew. Like this is what I think they have in their mind of what they want to do to these people that treat them wrong.
Right. Yep.
So I think this is their movie, honestly. But it was again, even when she was reading the letter, I really don't think like she was all the way there. I think she knows exactly what's going on.
I don't think Alice had dementia. I think she
I
was.
was gonna say, I
playing.
think the whole part is I think she was just
Yeah.
acting.
I think
as
that's the
if she
whole
had
premise of the
dementia.
thing. She was
just
That's the
acting.
premise.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was acting.
But I
That's what
thought
was
she
saying.
did have something when she took that baby out, but she didn't do it.
Yeah.
But it's
That was
like
what,
a
that's what I was
wishy-washy
saying
thing.
before.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying like earlier. Like she doesn't have it at all.
And then when she cooked those eggs with all those eggshells in it,
She
Exactly.
played up the part.
Yeah.
that was a lot.
Yeah, she was playing the role. Just like
Mhm.
when Jack came in and they was talking and he was like, I'm gonna get some coffee, right? And then she came back in. Oh, Jack, what you doing here? And Anna was like, yo, you just saw him. Oh, you want some of my coffee? She was acting. All part of the act.
Yeah, she
Our
was.
part of
Yeah.
the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a mother's love. Listen, we'll go to the end of the earth for our children. Okay.
Amen.
Did y'all get shook whenever Anna was reading out the letter, but then the voice changed to
Yep.
the mother,
Yep.
Alice?
I said, oh shit.
Yep.
Right. I was like,
Hey,
yeah,
I said, here we go.
Baby,
yes.
I got
I
turned
started
on.
clapping, and I was like,
Yes.
I know it. I didn't know why. I didn't know, what she did and how she planned it. I wasn't expecting all of that part. But like I said, I went from saying, oh, it's her. Then I was like, no, that's too spot on. Oh, it's him. Then I was like, oh, Catherine. And then I kept in between going, Mama keeps disappearing on these damn walks. We keep finding her. Mama, you out here
Yeah.
doing things. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's not Mama. And then when we spun the block and we get this breakdown, I was like, oh shit. I said, okay, Mama, I see you. I'm not mad at it. Yes, we gonna come with the wrath of God. You messed with one of mine. Like she ain't know everything that went down. Like you said, there's all this other stuff through the years. Because when she was first introduced to her and saying, look out for my daughter, it's like, oh yeah, that's the maid. She works at my house. And you could see that she clearly looked, like they beneath her. And so it always felt like it was gonna be a setup for Anna, and then we was keeping on seeing them season the other girl or whatever. But I definitely was not expecting them to be sitting back, rubbing on each other, smiling while she's getting assaulted. I'm like, are y'all
singing
freaking
happy
kidding?
birthday.
And singing happy
Sentimental.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the
Sick.
Yeah.
that was
Yep.
in unison. They were singing happy birthday. I'm like, what the
Yes.
what?
Watch
Unison,
it.
though.
Like it
That's
was
a
a
messed up
movie.
birthday present.
Yeah.
Like that's
Mhm.
so
Because I'd have been like,
They all deserved it. Like
Girl,
I said, they all
Okay.
deserved it.
Yeah, and I love the fact that she was like, nobody was gonna look at me. They was just gonna bring me back to the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I loved
Mhm.
every minute of that. I was like, all right, now I see you. I was like, okay, yes, ma'am.
I was
She
like,
said,
And
the
then
yes,
Trojan
how the Jack and Priya ignored the footprints that were out there. It was
Mm.
Hannah's, not
Right.
Hannah. Killing got me saying Hannah. It was Alice's
Alex.
footprints.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I said,
Mhm.
geez, Louise.
Yep.
Well, I
And
think
those
Priya was
wasn't
trying to
visible.
say something, and I think Jack was the one that,
Mhm.
Baby, Jack was
yeah.
trying to scrub the ground for himself. He wasn't kidding about
Okay.
Maybe they had
Yeah.
they had them Timberland boot prints though.
Mhm.
size
They had them
10.
Timberland prints.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What's he said? Size 10? Like, no,
Yep.
yeah, we
Yep.
checked everybody else. Nobody else has a size 10.
Right.
But you, buddy.
You the only one in the town that wear 10s.
And another thing, Jack ain't hitting on shit because anytime you drop somebody off at home or whatever, you watch them go in their house. If somebody drop somebody off at their car, you wait for them to get in their car, crank it up,
Right.
back it up, and
And
leave.
pull off.
Jack
Right.
was gone. All she saw was tail light. She was like, "Hey, come back." I say, Jack ain't hitting on shit.
No,
How
He
you
was just-
leave me
Yeah.
and ain't wait for me to? I'm supposed to be in front of you. Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
I'm supposed to be.
It's a-
you-
it's a-
you-
It's a
Gentleman.
smash and dash situation. It was a smash and dash.
You
In
supposed to
the
wait, though,
dark,
Jay.
in the woods, in the
Common
dark,
courtesy
in the
is to
rain.
wait.
Jack ain't shit. You know that.
Nope.
Well,
gotta wait.
yeah, Jack ain't shit.
Jack
'Cause
said
you
he
ain't wait on
had
that
to go home
lady.
and get a nap. He got all that off his chest. He had to go sleep it off.
That made it worse, though.
Yeah.
That
He
made it
unloaded.
worse. You ain't wait on the lady. Oh,
He just unloaded and was like, all right, I'm done. Bye.
Yep.
smash and dash.
I
Good God
mean,
from
well,
Zion.
like you said, Candy, didn't the husband say, she liked taking on charity cases? So I mean, she wasn't ish either, okay?
Charity cases.
Yeah, but
Essentially,
Jack.
They
that's
all
what
was
she
ish.
said.
Mm-mm. That's funny.
Even Clyde ain't shit. It's crazy.
Okay, with his mask
Like
and
bound and
stuff.
gagged.
What was
Ugh.
it? Slave and master, master and slave stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then throwing the stuff away. And the thing is, why you? If this is what you and your wife and Helen like to do, why are you throwing that away? Because you ain't take the lady out.
Right.
Everybody that was moving funny were not even the killers. Okay.
Because that
Mm.
man
Alice
said
had-
he was-
Alice
he
in
was-
plain
He was
sight.
impotent and he couldn't do nothing. But he was doing something.
He was getting it.
He was
If
gagging.
you saw
He
it,
was
he was
gagging.
getting it. He was getting it from the back. If you saw
Yeah, he
it.
was getting it from the
Something
back.
was going
I mean,
on,
he had,
okay?
like he had ED. He was suffering ED. So there's-
Oh,
That's why.
oh,
That's
not
why.
ED. That's why.
He was getting, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was getting busy.
I'm glad they ain't sure because it was a video on Rachel's phone. So there's that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was being rolled hard.
Yeah, so it was just loving because a year had went by. It was like a year later after the whole Lexi Catherine takedown, and she was pregnant. She got her news anchor spot back, and she was very pregnant, and she had the baby. The mom there, she just so happy to see her baby having a baby, and she just want her baby to be happy. It's just point blank in the period. Like she gonna do whatever, and I'm not mad at it. And it was just I just feel bad for Meg, the little girl, because her mama Zoe, but she got her uncle daddy.
but her
So
mama wasn't crap. She was leaving that girl home by herself and everything else.
I
I'm
know,
like, damn.
I know, but it's still her mom.
I know.
Yeah, I'm glad she wasn't home to see it, so at least she got spared that, and now she got a loving family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
loving family. She
And that's what Alice wanted. She said,
Yeah.
I gave you your loving family. I'm like, wow. So it was like, yeah, the baby died, but here, I'm gonna make it up for you. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
everything to get you and the family in the right position.
mm-hmm.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, she don't got no dementia. She don't got none of that
Especially
stuff.
after she saw that video, she like, oh hey.
She don't got
Yeah.
none of that. That was
She had
that
to
was
plan.
all.
She had
Yeah.
to say, "Now, how can I be invisible?" And she
Yep.
been invisible all these years. Let me do it. Let me
Let me
take
use
it up
it
a
to my
notch.
advantage. Right.
Mhm.
Don't
Let
mess
me
with
step
no
it up a
black woman.
notch.
Don't
Let
mess
me
with
act
no
like
black
I
woman.
got, like
I was
I'm
just
losing
trying
my
to figure out
mind.
how Miss Alice was getting to and fro, okay? Because we ain't never seen no car, but Miss Alice was everywhere she needed to be, okay?
She was
Okay.
on Pat and Charlie. She was on Pat and Charlie.
Yeah.
Shout out to black
Charlie.
ladies, black women.
Yeah, Pat and Charlie got her everywhere she
Salute,
needed to
salute.
go.
Don't mess with no black woman, man. A black woman scorned. Don't mess with no. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
And when she was sitting there watching that video and it went off and it was just the black and white, she just
Yeah.
sitting there fuming. I said, "Oh my God."
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
She is
Calculating.
she's fuming. She's pissed off. And
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it's finna. Okay, I like this. All right, Alice. Turn up.
Yeah.
She did.
She jumped on that lady. When she put on that car, it was like a spider monkey.
Right.
yeah, she said, yeah.
Like
Yeah, she
Spider-Man.
I
said,
said,
She
yes,
got-
Alice, you better do the doggone
She
thing.
got agility, boy.
She did.
You be the
Same
you be
thing with
surprised
Helen.
the strength
Her
you
eyes.
get. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when
Right.
she put Zoe under that water, I said, yes, ma'am. She got the strength of 5 men, okay?
Yeah.
You would. After you seen that video, you need to go gain that strength.
Just like that real life video with the mama that left the car off the child.
Yeah.
That's real.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, especially she gave Priya the cup of hot water for coffee. Very clever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mama is playing. She was playing it up, baby.
Yeah.
She was playing it up. But I love this. So that was pretty much the end. She's happy to see her baby get her happy ending. And the mama looked up and see Anna reading the letter, and she was teary-eyed and she smiled, and hey.
I gotta admit, I did shed a thug tear for a second because I was like, yo.
Oh, really?
I did. I'm gonna be honest with you because I was like, I know my mom would have done something like that for me. It just made me miss my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she's done some things, not to this extreme for me, but she's done some things that it just reminded me of the things that my mom did for me to look out for me. You know what I mean?
We move heaven and earth, baby.
Yeah, exactly. You know, not a lot of people get to experience that. You know, so yeah. I appreciated it.
Yeah, so that was the end of the limited series, His or Hers on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. I mean, as you hear us talk about it, you might want to see it for yourself if you haven't watched already.
Yeah.
For sure. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here and hit the like button. We're greatly appreciated. And yeah, but we about to get ready and get out of here because we almost been up here for an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all have any last thoughts on this limited series? And what do y'all got coming up on your channel, Miss Kara Speaks?
Ooh, me first. It was just really good. I didn't anticipate that ending. I had worked it up to be Catherine. It wasn't Catherine. A mother's love is strong. I ain't mad at Miss Alice, okay? And like I said, we can do a limited series and keep it pushing. What do I have coming up? I got a weekly huddle on Sunday. I think we got the book club also on Sunday. And other than that, keep your notifications on because I'll be back to work. I took a little break to get some things in order, but keep your notifications on.
Okay. Tamika's Den.
Cheryl, I enjoyed this. They did a good job. Like I said, I hopped all around. It's him, it's her, it's them, it's mama, it's not mama, it is mama. I still enjoyed it because I did not see that breakdown of, why would she do that? And then you see this daggone tape and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm pretty sure if she would have found out about it when it happened, baby, it wouldn't have been nobody that would have been able to stop her. Then, and the fact that it went all these years without her knowing, and you come across it and see it like that, you just trying to bond and still, feel like you got your child or you seeing a part of your child since she's been missing for this year. But to see that, yeah, nah, everybody got to go.
See the tape and see, yeah. I'm sorry, I mean to disrespect. See the tape and Jack hitting, knocking down.
Bumping by the damn graveyard. Like, come on now, y'all could have went somewhere else. There's some other roads out here. What the hell? That was crazy. All right. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. I feel like watching it again, you probably notice something different every time. I definitely would recommend it. As far as what's going on the channel, I think I'm supposed to join EJ for a watch party, Moochie for a first reaction. I don't know. It's gonna be Power probably today and tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, whatever. If I could stay up, because I done got sick since I came back from my birthday, trying to doctor myself up too. And then Saturday night, God willing, is gonna be a trivia night for the first time in a daggone year. I'm gonna have some fun. I don't know what, but you know, we're gonna make it do what it do. That's it for now.
Okay. Candy Love, your last words for this limited series and what you got coming up.
I enjoyed this series. Wish we could get a follow up on Alice and the family. Overall thoughts. Shit, I'm winded, child. I've been doing Dr. Mom stuff. I wish we could get another part to it, but I enjoyed it the way it is. On my channel, what we got? Married to Medicine on Tuesday, and then Sisters on Wednesdays, and that's it. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Remarks complete.
Okay. The Lawrence Report.
Wow. For me, tennis across the board, man. I just truly enjoyed this series right here. I was watching it late at night. It was about 3 a.m. I had to be to work at 8. And I was like, yo, what type of PTO I got? Because I think I'm going to call out so I can finish watching this. But of course, I didn't do that.
Oh, you be at work.
No, Lawrence.
No, I didn't do that. I stopped at episode 3. I said I'll finish it up when I get home. But listen, tennis across the board, absolutely fire. I did my review of His and Hers, so please be sure to swing by my channel to check it out. Marvel released a couple of teasers about Avengers Doomsday. Of course, that movie doesn't come out to the end of the year, but more than likely we'll end up getting the big trailer around Super Bowl time. So I cannot wait to react about that. I did my review on Avatar as well. So please make sure you subscribe to your boy channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. His and Hers, tennis across the board.
Okay, Jay.
Like I said, thanks for having me. First off, Mo, thanks for the invite. And also, man, this was an incredible series, man. I'm with whoever said, y'all want a part 2, 3, or whatever. Just a follow-up. Just need a little follow-up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if Mama Alice really is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she did this for her baby, what would she do for the grandbaby? Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to see. But yes, just like my man Lawrence said, tennis across the board, excellent writing, excellent acting, excellent all the way. I want to see them again. I want to see these actors again do something good. Okay. Major priority. Y'all know the deal. Tonight is the night. The series finale of Power Book 4 Force is going down, and you already know the time, family. All right. First reactions right after come through. I know everybody's going to be doing a first reaction. Look, I don't mind. Go watch them, then come watch me. Go watch me, then watch them. I don't care. It's all love across the board because we all love each other.
Right.
We all love this show. So it's always all love. So come check me out. Come check them out. Check everybody out. We're going to have some fun. I got a feeling that this season series finale is going to be so crazy. There's going to be so many nuggets, so many pieces that we're going to have to break down and analyze. It's going to be crazy. So look out for that. Keep your notification bells on. I also did a short video on His or Hers, but it was spoil free, but you guys already seen it. So if you want to watch it, cool. The Marvel Heads Unite may come together again. You see these 3 heads up here? Mo, me, the Marvel Heads Unite may come back again because these crazy trailers, boy, my God. We gonna have to talk about it. So Marvel Heads Unite, we gonna come back together. Look out for that. And yeah, Super Bowl time with that big trailer, I'm with it. Let's do a breakdown of that. Also, we got Wonder Man coming. Okay, so we need to talk about that too. We got a lot coming, family. Just keep your notification bells on. Beauty in Black coming back in March. Paradise, Cross, okay. All of that. Like, we got a lot coming, so keep your notification bells on. We're going to have another live discussion like this. It's going to be fun. Again, thank you again, Mo. It's been fun, always. See you later. See you in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Basically the same thing like everybody else said. I'm gonna be joining Jay with the first reaction for Power. And my Beyond the Gates, my weekly recap, I'll go live for that. And we did Sisters yesterday. We did a watch along, and as well as a live after show discussion. And what else? I wanted to talk about Tell Me Lies because I watched the season 3 episodes, and I got some things to say about certain characters. So that come on Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think that's it for me for right now. And yeah, I definitely enjoy his and hers. And like Tamika said, I will definitely give this a watch. This has rewatch value of
Yeah.
the Wuha. So this is definitely a limited series. You can definitely watch over and over, and you might catch some little nuggets that you didn't catch before, like Tamika said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so we will be back for Power. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. You know, social media is about to be flooded with Power.
Crazy. Spoiler filled.
Y'all
So
already know.
if
Y'all
y'all don't
already
want to
know.
be spoiled, y'all better stay off the internet because we about to go in.
In,
Yep.
okay. Yes. Thank you all for the ones who came through and chatted with us, and thank you all for the ones who was just, you know, in the cut, just listen to us talk about this series. We greatly appreciate you guys for coming through and showing us some support. And we will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Good night.